50 years ago this summer, thousands of Vietnamese refugees were brought to America to start a new life after the fall of Saigon. Fort Chaffee was one of only a few places in the U.S. where refugees were housed. Well, this Friday night, the Fort Chaffee Historic District is hosting a very special reunion, bringing back those who started that new life there.
I have zero memory or I have really no idea.
That's because Dat Nguyen was born not long after his family arrived at the base. Dat and his family spent 9 months after he was born at the base before moving to Texas. It was there that Dat began playing football, eventually attending Texas A&M, and then several years playing with the Dallas Cowboys.
I think all my life and all my career as a young football player, I knew I was against the odds, playing the game of football and competing at the highest level.
Dat will be one of the guest speakers at the event this Friday night at Fort Chaffee and says being a part of that event means so much to him.
And I'm just gonna sit back and just enjoy the moment and just listen to stories. I think that's the most important thing.
And it's those stories he's looking forward to the most.
We talked about this a few months ago with some of my uncles and my relatives, and they remember what barracks, what number, and they had a shuttle bus, had to go to the post office, all these stories about it. So, you had all this vision, how big and how massive it is, because that's all they knew.
He says all these years later, all those who were born at the base share one thing in common.
All the kids that were born at Fort Chaffee, a little bit more than 300 of them, all have the social security number of a 586 starting. So all of us are the 586, so that's kind of special.
Tickets, by the way, are still available for that event Friday night, and we have a link to get those tickets on our website at 5newsonline.com.